Sprouts and microgreens. All seeds, whether nuts, beans, grains, or from fruits, sprout when the environment is right and grow into mature seed-producing plants. Soaking the seeds and putting them into a jar so that they can be regularly rinsed and kept moist provides the ideal environment for sprouting seeds. The first stages of growth are critical for survival, and it is this reason that seeds and their sprouts have a relatively much higher concentration of nutrients than the mature plants they eventually become. Seeds are like filled warehouses waiting to be used to fabricate an entire seed-producing plant using just water and air from its environment. Seeds can lay dormant without water, light, or air for thousands of years, waiting for water to wake them up and start their lives of fabrication and growth. Just like the chemistry of pregnant animals are enhanced to produce substances for their embryos and babies to increase their immunology and growth, sprouting seeds are enhanced for increased absorption of their minerals, vitamins, antioxidants, enzymes, and essential amino acids and fats. The enzymes allow your body to extract higher levels of vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients from other foods you eat in conjunction with the sprouts as well. This enhancement is especially noticeable for the B group vitamins. The minerals are bound to proteins, making them more readily available and usable in your body. Once the sprouts start to grow roots, they can be eaten. Alternatively, unsoaked seeds can be evenly sprinkled on a shallow tray of water-soaked earth and allowed to anchor and grow into the miniature plants called microgreens that are watered regularly. Microgreens have 4 to 6 times the nutrients than the mature leaves of the same plant. They also provide chlorophyll, a powerful blood cleanser and blood builder. Chlorophyll replenishes and increases red blood cell count and increases the ability of red blood cells to carry oxygen and deliver increased levels of oxygen. Water plants like watercress that prefer soaked soil are allowed to form roots and are transplanted in a jar filled with water and small pebbles. Some seeds like flax, chia, and watercress produce a gel-like mass of sprouting seeds that can be mixed and eaten with other foods or alternatively planted to grow into microgreens. Flax and chia seeds are so rich in omega-3 fatty acids they should be either ground to a powder or soaked and eaten as sprouts instead of allowed to grow into microgreens. Although all seeds can be sprouted and grown into microgreens, some seeds are easier to sprout, have a higher yield, taste better, and have more nutrients than other seeds. There are many ways to sprout seeds, from soaking them overnight and rinsing them daily in glass jars, to planting them in a layer of water-soaked earth in a shallow tray and allowing them to grow into microgreens. Below are a few of the most popular plants to sprout and or grow into microgreens. Alfalfa sprouts. Because alfalfa microgreens have short stems and are thus difficult to cut, it is better to sprout them in a jar. Alfalfa is high in protein, calcium, and other minerals, and vitamins A, B, C, D, E, F, and K. 100 grams of alfalfa sprouts provides about 10% of an adult's daily requirement for vitamin B1, B2, B5, B9, C, about 30% for vitamin K, and about 10% for manganese, phosphor, and zinc. Mung bean sprouts. Because mung bean microgreens have long stems and the large seeds remain below where the stems are cut for harvest, it is better to sprout them in a jar. Mung bean sprouts are very nutritious and are delicious when stir-fried. They are a good source of vitamins C and A. 100 grams of mung bean sprouts provide about 10% of an adult's daily requirement for vitamin B2, about 15% for B9 and C, about 30% for vitamin K, and about 10% for manganese and phosphorus. Chia microgreens. The seeds contain high levels of omega-3. The sprouts are a great source of antioxidants and are high in calcium and manganese and have plenty of phosphorus. 100 grams of chia sprouts or microgreens provides about 10% of an adult's daily requirement for magnesium, manganese, and phosphorus. Radish microgreens. Radish microgreens are loaded with vitamins and may be even more effective at preventing cancer than broccoli sprouts. 100 grams of radish microgreens provides about 14% of an adult's daily requirement for vitamin B6, about 24% for B9, and almost 50% for C, about 10% for magnesium, manganese, and phosphorus. Red cabbage microgreens. Red cabbage microgreens look very much like radish microgreens and have very high concentrations of vitamin C, E, and K. They have up to 40 times more vitamin E and 6 times more vitamin C than mature red cabbage. Watercress microgreens. Watercress is particularly rich in vitamin K. It also contains significant amounts of vitamin A, C, riboflavin, B6, calcium, manganese, and folate. 100 grams of watercress microgreens provide about 20% of an adult's daily requirement for vitamin A, about 10% for B2 and B6, over 50% for C, about 240% for vitamin K, and about 10% for calcium, magnesium, manganese, and phosphorus. Flax, chia, and cannabis. Because flax, chia, and cannabis seeds are so rich in omega-3 essential fatty acids that are scarce in modern diets, it is best to eat them as sprouts that have their seeds attached. Sprouting cannabis seeds takes longer than sprouting other seeds, but it is well worth the wait. No other single plant source has the essential amino acids in such an easily digestible form, providing all essential amino acids required to maintain health and to make human serum albumin and the immune-enhancing gamma globulins. Flax seeds also contain all the essential amino acids, as do many other seeds in the plant kingdom. What is unique about cannabis seed protein is that 65% of it, the highest in the plant kingdom, is globulin. Globulin, the most abundant protein in the human body, performs many enzymatic functions to take place within the blood plasma itself. The blood uses globulin proteins to make antibodies against invading foreign substances. They hold materials needed for growth and comprise the body's first line of defense against disease and infection. If the globulin protein starting material is in short supply, the army of antibodies may be too small to prevent the symptoms of sickness from setting in. The best way to ensure the body's ability to resist and recover from illness is to ensure that it has enough amino acid material to make the globulins it needs to do that. The best way to ensure that the body has a good supply of globulins is to eat foods high in globulin proteins. Eating cannabis seeds will ensure the immune system has the reservoir of immunoglobulin resources needed to make disease-destroying antibodies. The best way to eat the seeds, ensuring the best absorption of the nutrients it provides, is to sprout them. Cannabis flowers housing the seeds have a sticky resin that holds on to fertilizing pollen. The resin has been used for thousands of years as a medicinal treatment for nausea, insomnia, glaucoma, asthma, and pain. Letting the sprout grow into mature seed-producing plants and eating their resin-covered fruit filled with seeds causes a rush of blood to flush out your brain, making you feel as if you were a sprout.